Hey guys, Squirrel here. Got a quick game of TDM for you where I'm taking the QBZ95B out for a quick spin. Not a bad little weapon, I have to say. Quite enjoyed it. Unlocked some attachments and just, got used to it, got better at killing with it. Still suffered more deaths than I would like, but hey ho. So what I want to talk about in this video very quickly, a couple of things really. Kicking off, Platoon servers. Now, as you know, I have Platoons on PS3, PC and Xbox. And now there are Platoon servers available on PC and PS3. I don't have anything for Xbox yet. Now, I pay for the PC one, I'm looking after that. And Alex, a chap called Alex, who is Random Hato, as you might know, he looks after and pays for the PS3 one. Now there are two guys looking after the PS3 Platoon. That's Alex and Anders. Both of them great guys. They're really helping me out on the PS3. They're doing a great job keeping the member list up to date and organising an event. I cannot thank them enough. I just do not have the time to be on all the platforms, organising all the platoons, So they're doing a terrific job taking care of the whole PS3 side for me. The platoons themselves were not actually a clan. We're just a group of guys that love to play the objective, play together, and enjoy ourselves. So the actual servers for PC and PS3, anybody's welcome to come along and play on those servers. They'll be in public mode pretty much all the time, except whenever we have any special events, or maybe if I, on PC, if I need to flick it into recording and do a special video, then it will be password protected. But for the special events on PS3, there'll be sort of events for Squirrel players for the PS3 Platoon to play in. At that point it'll be passworded, and the details will be put on the Platoon page by Anders and Alex. And at that point it'll only be Squirrel people allowed. Now there are such events taking place this week. There's one actually tonight and one tomorrow night. So today's Tuesday, the 10th of April. And there's another one tomorrow night on the 11th of April. This is on PS3. So the PS3 server will be put into password mode at that point. And it's a couple of events just for... It's an unranked game, bit of fun for Squirrel Company members to play in. And I'll be at one of them. Not sure which one yet. But apart from that, anybody on PS3 is more than welcome to come and play on the server and play the objective with some squirrels. It'll be great fun. Now, if you are in the platoon and you want to take part in this event, then contact Anders or Alex and watch out on the platoon page. But the server's going to be password protected from about 6 PM UK time, and then the event kicks off a bit later, about 7:30. I'm not sure. I shall leave description to the PC server, a battle log link in the description of this video. So yeah, go and check that out. It's currently running empty. It's only been up a few days, but yeah, get in there, favourite it. It's a ranked server, 32 player. I'm going to put it exclusively on Conquest Large for now because that's the game mode I most enjoy. I've taken out of the map rotation Metro and Turan Highway because I don't enjoy those maps on Conquest, and since it's my server I can do what I like. But yeah, otherwise it's Conquest Large on PC, and on PS3 I think they're going to be running a mixed mode of Conquest and Rush, and just mixing it up. Okay, so I'll leave a link, so do favourite those servers and come and play with all of us. We're all a friendly bunch. Like I say, we're not a clan. We're not, we're not going to start ranting and booting people. But if you do cheat on PS3 or base rape or whatever, then you're going to get kicked. So you've got it coming to you. But other than that, come in and enjoy yourself and have a great time. Okay, so my last video on suppression, sorry, the one before that on suppression, because the last one was the Sharky Squad. Suppression Guard, that proved to be quite popular. A few things to say about that, about a number of comments I received. I'm not sure what the expectation was from some people, but they were making comments about the percentage of suppression from each bullet and how SUPR and COVR affects that. Yes, they're quite right in what they were saying. My intention for the video was not really to show an in-depth analysis of suppression. It was meant to be a guide. Now, the kind of people who come and watch videos about suppression, say, they're not really interested in tables of percentages and numbers and how different bullets from different guns affect your suppression. They want to just basically understand what suppression is and how it's going to affect them and what they can do about it, you know, what the specializations are. And that's really where I pitched the video. And one of the most visual things I could show was the bullet spread, because that's really what matters to most people. Now, in the bullet spread, what you were seeing was pretty much when I was 100% suppressed. But suppression's a bit more complicated than that, and the rate that you get to 100% suppression is also governed by the SUPR and COVR. They're designed to increase the rate. You know, SUPR will increase the rate that you will take somebody to 100% suppression, and COVR is designed to counter that, literally, to stop that increase in the rate. That's the point of those two specializations, as well as the bullet spread when you are suppressed. Now, if you're the kind of person that is interested in all that stuff, then go to Simthic and go and read up about it. You know, there's lots of detail out there, lots of analysis. The different bullets will, from the different weapons, will affect you in different ways. But you know, that's not really what the kind of thing that makes an interesting video. So that's why I didn't really put that in the video. I just basically pitched the video at people that needed to know about suppression and see visually just how bad it is. I mean, you saw in that video the sniper rifle, even at a short range, the bullets were way off target. Now, DICE have admitted that they overcooked the whole suppression thing. I'm not sure what was going through their head when they tested that. Surely just some rudimentary testing would have showed them that it is a bit much. It's one thing to be blurred visually, but then to have your bullets spread by such a wide margin does turn, you know, gunfights into a bit of a farce. I'm not sure how they're going to bring that back, whether they're just going to reduce the bullet spread or even reduce the blurring. I mean, to my money, if it visually distorts the screen with a lot of blurring, that's enough. I mean, obviously that's just showing that you are suppressed, but that in itself makes it difficult to hit. So maybe that's all they need to do as far as suppression goes. I like the idea of suppression. I like the idea of the mechanic. You know, particularly you can lay down covering fire while your teammates move up. It's unique to Battlefield, and it's a very clever idea. But at the moment, it's way over the top. To bullet spread you as well, maybe they could bullet spread, but you know, nowhere near as much, and just blur the screen a bit. And I think that would do it. That would pretty much get what they're looking to do, I think, with suppression. So yeah, that's my thoughts on suppression in general. But they are going to fix that. Now I believe consoles got patched last week with a fix to a couple of things that are broken. One of them is the TV missile one-shotting tanks. You've got to feel sorry for, I don't know, the vehicle combat at the moment doesn't feel very solid, if I'm being polite. I think tanks themselves, it's pretty hard to stay alive in one these days. You can get obviously one-shotted in a TV missile, which is an unintended effect, and I think that's getting patched on PC today actually, but it was certainly patched on console last week. But that's not the only thing. I mean, a jet can... They was trying to get jets to not take down helicopters quite so quickly, but I don't think they succeeded. I think jets can still take down helicopters extremely quickly. And also when they rack the rocket pods, they can one-shot a tank. Well, when I say one-shot, they can kill a tank in one pass quite easily. And a skilled jet pilot can still very, very much dominate the air. They can, if they can take down the other jets, they can control the skies, really. They can take down the other jets, then take down the helicopters, and without the air support, the other team is going to really have a bad day, and they can then go on with the rocket pods to ruin all the tanks. You know, it's a bit... Jets for me just, I don't know, they just feel a bit overcooked somehow. Anyway, if you're not a skilled jet pilot, then you know you can't do these things, but if you are, you can certainly swing a game. You really can, on a vehicle game anyway. So I don't know, I'd like him to do something around that. And tanks themselves, they're supposed to be the most heavily armoured thing on the battlefield, but right now they just feel as brittle as hell. It seems too easy to take a tank out. It's too easy to disable one. Even with reactive armour on, I can get trounced from the air because my reactive armour's not protecting me from aerial attacks. So I've gone for, I think smoke, the canister, the smoke effect is a must on tanks now. Whenever I'm in a tank I have to take smoke because of all the locks that are starting to come in. It's too easy to get soul flammed and javelin now, and if you don't have that smoke you won't last very long, whereas you know, if you put the smoke on you'll last a lot longer. I hope they're bringing some changes to vehicle combat and get rid of some of the suppression effects. And bring Battlefield back to a little bit more fun, because right now it feels, after the patch, I've got a mixed feeling about the whole thing. Some fun bits and some not so fun bits. Anyway, that's my little rant over. So yeah, check out the Platoon servers, check out the Platoon pages, become a fan and all that good stuff. Take care guys, and see you soon.